over here. All right, this week's TSA, fellas. So, Tox, you texted us during last week about Ronaldo's engagement, and then you had a couple of questions about marriage, and just I think someone is hitting at something. So, if someone is listening to this, get ready. So, Tox, take it away.
Nobody hear that shit. What you mean? Y'all ain't see that ring? Y'all saw that ring? That shit took up that bitch's whole finger.
But you asked a lot of questions in the group chat. You asked the timeline to get married, ring calls, big wedding versus small wedding, eloping or versus everyone involved. What you trying to allude to, good sir? You know,
I ain't trying to allude to anything. This is the shit that we laugh about in my household. What are you talking about?
So what's your thoughts, man? You brought this up. You put this on the docket. He did, right, Slick? I'm not bugging.
Introduce us to the folks. What's the line of question? How are we going through this?
All right. So speaking of engagement, he actually balled out on that ring. That shit.
He's
sure he shouldn't wear that outside.
He worked like a Billy. Of course he did.
So what is the timeline to get married? How long they been together for? Like mad long, right?
2016, they said. Was that it?
Yeah. So what's the timeline to get married?
Years.
Is there
Slick, you didn't propose to your girl until what?
It's a while. Probably
like 8 years in, right?
Yeah, but we was also young. We was like 22, and I keep it a stat. I don't believe in a timeline to do it. I don't look at marriage as anything that has like what's the proper word? Like there is no right or wrong time. You feel me? You do it when you feel ready. I think when you're going,
you can't tell women that. You can't get that.
You can't. But you just gotta live with. You have to be able to navigate how they deal with that. Because again. This might not
go. Society pressure on.
Yeah, not societal pressure, and it's just like the idea. A lot of people want the story. I'm not one. I'm not. I can give you storybook moments, but I'm never going to adhere to the story of it because sometimes the story isn't authentic. You feel me?
Yeah. Funny thing about it, my homeboy with his girl. Shout out to my boy T. He put her on a schedule. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna be pressured. Out in 3 years. And you feel me? In those 3 years, we're gonna see what goes on. I was like, this nigga pimping.
That's not pimping. That's
put a girl on a schedule.
Nah, that's transparent. Because I think again, there's the story of it. Like everybody has that idea in their head of what their life should be, how the story should go, and there's the reality of it. If you adhere to the story, there's no either way. There's no guarantee how engagement, marriage, everything's gonna work out. Period. Longevity, whatever may have you. But if you got to the reality of it, it's like, all right, there are certain things that you might want to know as a man. She might want to know as a woman as you're working through that, as you're growing. And it's like you can make that commitment. Like, yeah, let's get engaged. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm with it. I'm ready. But it's also like, did it take the next step as according to the doc? It's like, all right, bet. We got engaged. And what's like to plan a wedding? What's happening in your life? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to elope? Do you want to do destination? You want to do it here? It's a lot that goes into it. And in the world we live in today, it's kind of tough to navigate those things if you're not Cristiano Ronaldo or somebody that's a big baller.
Now, am I toxic for thinking like if you with a shorty for a long time and she start pressuring you for marriage, if you tell her like, all right, let's go down to City Hall and get married, if you that, would that be like a toxic thing to say then?
It's not toxic. I think there's a line of question. I think you should also ask, like, what is the rush?
Exactly. Because it's like, because a lot of time I've seen that because I think we talked about it about 2 years ago. Remember Pressure? Not Pressure. What was that Brooklyn artist? Wait a minute. Pressure. Fresher. And he had that reality show, The Love and Hip Hop, with his wife, and his wife was talking about how she wanted to spend $150K. Yeah, $150K on the wedding. And he was like, yo, we trying to focus right now. We trying to grind. If you really want to get married, we're going out to City Hall. And she spazzed out. I ain't no City Hall type of bitch. You feel me? And it made me think like, oh, you trying to get married because you feel like it's the next step of our relationship, or you want the aesthetic, or you just want the wedding.
But to play devil's advocate in that situation, what if he's buying all the cars or the jewelry or always partying? So you could spend all the money on that. Mm-hmm. But if I want 150, and you a rapper, or a celebrity, a B-list celebrity, but still a celebrity nonetheless. If I want to spend $150,000 on a wedding, why not?
Hey, this is for my career. I gotta look good. I gotta keep up appearances. I'm buying this car not because I really want to buy this car. It's because I'm a rapper. I gotta fake it till I make it type shit. That's
not
what they were saying.
Necessarily because not all rappers have to.
But Fresher, he was one of those boisterous type of rappers who
by choice. See, that's by choice.
That was prior to them getting together, I believe.
That's by choice.
So what y'all want? Y'all want a big or small wedding?
It depends. I don't necessarily. It changes every day.
I think
for me.
Wait, you don't fuck with people, or it's too many people?
Nah, it's like it depends. Like I don't know. Like she doesn't have much family, so like to make it equitable, should I have a lot of family? We're very to ourselves? Should we just go somewhere and do it alone? I don't know yet. Or just make it a destination wedding and just invite 20 people.
I'll lean towards the destination. I think that's probably just like, I was like, make it a vacation for yourself. Everybody. I see y'all when it's time to do ceremony. After that, y'all niggas have fun.
I need a big wedding. Unfortunately, I know way too many people, and I already know too many people will feel some type of way if they're not invited to my wedding.
Respectfully, fuck.
I already know.
But you're doing it for other people. You're not doing it for you and your.
The wedding is for other people.
So don't have a wedding.
Yeah, fuck it. Have a party.
If I could save money, hell yeah.
Don't have a wedding. Take it to City
Hall,
and then go on a vacation.
Because I'm just thinking from my mom. She's going. Haitian mamas. Got to invite the whole Port-au-Prince and the whole East Flatbush over here. And then I got fraternity. Then I got college folks. Then I got some high school folks I'm still really, really cool with. Yeah, on my side alone might be over 200 people.
But what if your partner doesn't want a wedding like that big of a wedding?
Yeah.
Also, now that's another question. Now, is the wedding for both of you? Because, a lot of time women is women's vision of their wedding. Do you guys feel like y'all have an input on your wedding instead of just on the outfit that y'all choose?
If you want to input,
yeah, you're not just gonna spend the money and say this is my way or the highway.
But that happens a lot.
It does happen, but that's again storybook versus reality, and it depends on where you at too. Don't be going.
They made a whole show. They made a whole show called Bridezillas off of that.
Because I feel like as a man, like we don't really want to deal with that kind of stuff, like. But if there is a man that wants to be involved and deal with that kind of stuff, they're gonna want to have their input.
That's true.
But traditionally, like men don't want to deal with that. It's like I don't really want to deal with it, but I have inputs that I would put into it. Very minuscule, but I don't really want to deal with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My suit color, I'm not going with black.
That's fair. But you gonna wear white?
I look like Jesus coming down the red lawn. What? I don't know. I was gonna be white. I was gonna.
It was gonna be blue.
Fuck you. Yeah, I was gonna do blue. I was gonna do blue.
See, you think about your wedding though. I've never thought about my wedding.
Not because recently, it's coming. Shout out to my boy Requiem. It's gonna be 1 year in September of his wedding, and his wedding really inspired me. He did it on Long Island at this nice little venue. I was the best man, and it was really great. How it was all set up, and I was like, it was very outdoorsy, and it was by the river. By a lake. I fake want that too. So I've been thinking about my wedding since then.
I love weddings though. I love weddings. I love bachelor parties. I've been waiting, but I'm just waiting for.
Yeah, one of y'all niggas come on now. Ain't we supposed to be taking a trip for you, Slick? Get to it, man. You got a job now. Set it up.
I had a job before. Everybody was out playing with me.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to go.
Oh, we waiting for you, gang. You ready? You ready to take that next step already?
Yeah, I know.
Stop using that kid as an excuse.
I'm not.
Yo, my ribs.
You put natural or lab grown. So I'm thinking you're talking about the diamond. Which one did you go with, Slick?
Natural, but I think going through lab grown is not bad either. I think it's being able to kind of see what's the price point, what you want it to look like, especially that's important because if you really break it down, it's all the same shit. It's all going to pass every same test. It's just like if she has a ring that she wants and you want to kind of again, though that storybook moment, buying the ring, presenting the ring, like that's something that people remember all the time. So it's like if she knows what she wants, you get it something like that. But lab grown, you're going to get, it's much more economic.
Now, a question I have for both of you guys: when do y'all start taking trips around the jewelry store with your shorty? Because that's how y'all do the whole find the ring size and find out what type of cuts she likes. When did you take that trip to the jewelry store with your shorty and you started seeing what type of rings
a random
she
date.
Fucks with?
A random date early on.
Okay.
If you like a girl enough to buy her jewelry, you could take her to the jewelry store, and then she gonna tell you.
Of course, they already know a princess cut.
Yeah, I'll just
ring size XYZ.
Yeah, like I was like, all this goes into this. All right, cool, whatever, nigga. Just write it down in your notes and come back to it, revisit it when the time comes.
But you know what? I would. Speaking of just a destination wedding, I think I would like that because a lot of shit get covered when you do destination wedding, like the catering and all that. And it's a nice little spot too, because I was supposed to go to one in Mexico, but they decided to take that money to do a down payment on the house, which I support them. Shout out to Sarah and shout out to her. They did a great job with that part. But I wouldn't mind doing maybe not Mexico because Mexico's a little crazy, but like
but you're doing a resort. Remember, the resorts are tourists. They're accommodating for tourists, so you shouldn't have to worry.
You sound like you getting married soon, my brother.
This is you the one that's really into this.
I told you I'm looking for love over here. So shorty's hit my line. I'm over here. You feel me? Unlike these niggas over here, I'm ready to be loved.
I'm loved. I feel love.
Yeah,
I'm in love. I feel love.
I'm fucking with you. Yo, you can load up this next TikTok, Slick Misled. But